Today's session is about leaning in. In our mindfulness practice, we open ourselves towards whatever experiences that may be arising. So it can be impatience, restlessness, which is quite common, and also maybe sleepiness or boredom. And so instead of trying to push it away, we lean in and we embrace whatever that is arising. And some meditation teachers may say befriending the experiences. I think at the minimum, we can say, oh, just allowing whatever that is arising to be just there. And to lean in, meaning to just watch those experiences, to feel those experiences, give ourselves permission to feel those experiences. And again, without running away or without trying to distract ourselves. And what we're trying to do here is that to learn to accept whatever that is arising and not to be afraid of it. Yeah, because whatever inner experiences that we may be having, emotions or body sensations, it is our body and our mind telling us, trying to guide us. And so we can just, sit with it and be with it. Now, what we are advocating here is a balanced approach. So not dwelling on it. Dwelling means like adding on more judgment. Like if we are feeling sleepy and we're going to maybe add some judgment to say, oh, I'm sleepy, I'm always sleepy, I can't meditate, this is not for me. So that will be dwelling and judging. So what we're saying, take the middle approach. So it's also not avoiding. So avoiding means go away sleepiness, resisting sleepiness. Yeah, so that will be the other extreme. So what we are is somewhere in the middle, just sitting with the experience. And sometimes the secrets of meditation, some people may say, is about sitting really still or trying to be as still as you can. But during the practice, if you feel that impulse to move a bit, then just noting that you have that urge to move and then maybe shifting the posture if that's more comfortable for you. So the purpose and intention in this practice, in all our practices on Wednesdays, is to put ourselves in a comfortable position. So it's non-striving and it's not about pushing ourselves and just doing what we can at this time of the day. So if you're ready, just getting into a comfortable posture. You may be sitting on the mat or on the floor, sorry, or on a cushion, or maybe on your chair, and whatever that works for you. And in the midway, you can also feel free to stand if you wish. We'll do this about 20 to 25 minutes. So coming to sit or to stand and closing your eyes or just lowering your gaze. And allowing yourself to just connect with the body, to lean into ourselves, to be with the body. So just feeling the body, maybe the chest area, the heart region, or the torso, the stomach, the pelvic area. Feeling the buttocks on the chair or on your seat. If your feet are on the ground, you just facing and feeling the floor. Maybe it's a carpeted floor or a tiled floor or a wooden floor. Or if you wish, sitting cross-legged. So giving yourself permission to just settle in the body. Even if you don't feel like it, or even you feel like there's nothing there to settle, or maybe a feeling of numbness, just taking it step by step, like dipping your toes in the water, taking it slowly, and just feeling the hands, acknowledging where you've placed them. And as best as you can, sitting upright, not stiff or too hard, but just, a sense of balance and ensuring your head is like balanced. And each time you find your head moving, just bringing it up gently. So maintaining a sense of balance is helpful to help us stay alert and mindful. And maybe just noticing our facial features. Do they feel soft or tensed? Allowing yourself to just soften the facial features. Sometimes a smile may help. Just softening. Being very intentional in this practice. In this space that we hold for ourselves, inviting kindness, allowing yourself to be kind to yourself and to whatever experiences that may be arising, whether it is a wandering mind or some very strong emotions that may be arising. So allowing yourself to just feel those emotions. It is okay to have emotions. It is okay to feel something in the body. Here we are leaning in to our experiences with a sense of kindness and opening ourselves to life instead of being defeated by life or needing to run away from our emotions. And so now gently connecting with the breath and just following the physical sensations of breathing as you are breathing in and feeling those sensations in the chest area or in the body, noticing where feelings of the breath can be felt in the body, maybe in the belly, the diaphragm, the rib cage, and then breathing out. So breathing in, being mindful of the pause, and then breathing out. And if you're finding the breath to be maybe triggering or it's uncomfortable for you, and just taking your time with it, not rushing or striving, just breathing in a pace that is asking you to breathe at. If you're noticing any blockage or any discomfort as you're noticing the breath, as best as you can, just leaning in and just noticing where the discomfort is. Is it in the chest area? Is it maybe in the throat, feeling stuck? And just very gently, just observing with curiosity. Noticing the intensity, low intense or high intensity or medium. So inching very closely and just noticing the breath What happens when you breathe? How do you know you are breathing? And if the mind wanders, which is very common, very usual, just very gently bringing the mind back to the breath. Perhaps you may have meditated before and think that, oh, my mind's always wandering. Such a busy mind. Just be assured that that's what a healthy mind does. It thinks, it imagines, it drifts off. We just very gently bring the mind back to the breath. We just need to just let go of the need of having any particular experience. Like we can let go of the need to have a calm experience, to have a peaceful experience, or to have a very stimulating experience. So here in mindfulness, we're learning to let go of attachments, of the need for things to be in a particular way, and letting go of our aversion, things that we are scared of, things that we are fearful of, things that we are disliking, experiences that we dislike or don't want. So we let go by leaning in, by embracing whatever that's arising. So now from the breath, we drop down further and just noticing the belly, the lower abdomen, and just feeling a sense of groundedness through the abdomen. So you bring your mind to the tummy, and if you wish, placing your hand on the stomach. If you wish to have some contact, and just feeling the rise of the belly and the fall as you take an in breath and out breath. And what are you noticing in the belly? Maybe softness, warm, or maybe some tightening feeling or bracing. Or maybe just breathing in and breathing out into whatever tight spot that you may be experiencing. Or breathing with the sensations of tightness. And now from the breath and the body, the stomach, we bring our attention to whatever emotions that may be arising for us right now, that we may be experiencing. Maybe a feeling of relaxation or a feeling of doubt, tension, or a feeling of sloth, meaning sleepiness, boredom, And whatever experience that you may be having now, it is perfectly fine because it is what your experience is. And we are merely showing up for it and opening ourselves to it. Embracing our humanity. And so just noticing what feelings are arising and where is it felt? How does it feel? Which part of the body is it felt most strongly? And just breathing in and out, breathing along with those sensations of those emotions. Or if you're not feeling anything in particular, like just feeling very calm, and then just breathing in and breathing out along with that calmness. Or you're feeling numb in the body, like no feelings at all, as if feeling tightness and numbness, nothingness. And then just noticing what that feels like. And as best as we can, just leaving out the judging mind. There's no need to judge our experience because judging it won't make it go away. So just let it be. If it helps, then just putting a label to it: excitement, calm, peace, impatience, restlessness, or nothingness, void. And then just breathing along with that voidness or emptiness. Just being with that feeling. Or if you're just feeling any physical sensations, like maybe even a headache or a lower back pain or shoulder ache, well, then just leaning in and just feeling and opening yourself to those sensations instead of resisting or trying to push them away. Just opening yourself up. Now, if you're feeling any impatience or needing to check your messages all the time, which is very normal, and then just leaning into that urge by being mindful about it and just noticing that impulse is there, taking it as part of your practice. It is okay to have that impulse. And all we have to do is just to watch that and deciding whether we really need to act on it. That's the act of mindfulness. And now, from placing our attention to our emotions or to any sensations that we may be experiencing, we bring our awareness to the body as a whole again, expanding our attention and just feeling the body as it sits on the chair or on the mat, or if you're lying down. And just inviting a sense of appreciation for coming so far in this practice and for showing up for yourself, for making that commitment to take care of yourself. Even if there was impatience or restlessness or even sadness, taking a step at a time to take care of yourself. And so just resting in awareness of your body while I read you this poem written by Mary Oliver from her book House of Light. And the title of the poetry is The Pawns. Still, what I want in my life is to be willing, to be dazzled, to cast aside the weights of facts, and maybe even to float a little above this difficult world. I want to believe I am looking into the white fire of a great mystery. I want to believe that the imperfections are nothing, that the light is everything, that it is more than the sum of each flawed blossom rising and falling. And I do. The Pawns by Mary Oliver. So as we are slowly heading towards the end of this practice, just taking your time, keeping this space for yourself, and maybe sending some appreciation, telling yourself well done, and sending kindness and appreciation to the rest of the group here on this journey of mindfulness together. Taking your time, and when you're ready, allowing your eyes to open, taking in the room again.